It's so inspiring to feel the energy in the room. I have a personal mission of making connections for meaningful change. Someone just asked me, so what makes you alive? Well, that's it. It's wonderful to feel this energy here, and I look forward to this good and yet challenging work. And thank you again for making space in your day, in your life, for this work. I'd like us all to recognize our Welcoming All team and our facilitation team that made today possible. And there's someone really significant that I want to acknowledge who really made this possible, who's worked so much behind the scenes, and that is Tina Lewis. Tina has walked with the Welcoming All team. She was here last night. She was here at 7 o'clock this morning. The beauty of our space today is thanks to Tina. So thank you, Tina. Thank you all. And now Reverend Emily will launch us.
No pressure. And I'm struck by what it would look like if people filled in the front pews first on a Sunday morning. It's very different than the way it usually is. I took some friends through here yesterday who had never been to Unity Temple before, and we were kind of joking about how this building is totally not welcoming. Like, you have to find the front door to get in here. And in some ways, that makes it even more important that when people actually do find the door and come in, for us to be welcoming, but not just the first time, the 100th time, and the billionth time. I don't know the numbers exactly, but 60 years or so adds up to a lot of times coming in the door. But most importantly, welcoming all is central to who we are as Unitarian Universalists. It's kind of written into our principles. We talk about the inherent worth and dignity of every person. Everyone has value. We talk about the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part, what we do and how we are with one another, how important that is, that we're all in relationship. We talk about the acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth. Those are central to who we are. We need one another to learn and grow and share our joys and sorrows and journeys with one another, and so on. I hope that you have been changed and shaped by your time here this morning, by your talking and your learning and your listening. I hope you were able as much as possible to set aside fear and judgment and lean into love and learning. I hope you continue to consider what it means to create a community in which all kinds of people feel they belong. This is really just the beginning. As we go forward, in what ways can you make welcoming all part of your spiritual practice? Something that you carry with you in the days and the months ahead? That's kind of a question for each of us as individuals. But in what way might you be reflecting on welcoming all as we consider this call as a congregation? A question for each of us in our roles of particular committees and teams and ministries here at Unity Temple. Please take with you one of these resource cards. They were at the table. We have other ones on the desk as you go out. There's some places for you as individuals and communities and teams to look for information and ideas as we move forward. And the dates of our next meetings in January and in May are on here. So this is just the beginning. And the most important things, relationships, love, parenting, community, are all hard work. They require commitment, discomfort, openness, and caring, showing up again and again. being open to growth. You all have shown that today by being here, and I know that you will continue to show that and engage with others beyond the people that are here today. So I invite you to spread this around and keep on talking. I invite you to go forward in openness and love. So much has gone on to bring us to this day, and you've heard a little bit of how much. And so I think of how much will be involved going forward, and we thank you for engaging in all of this with us. Go in peace and love.